book with one of my all-time favorite covers. This when they reprint the digests, they would over ever so many years put a new cover on them. You know, this used to have like a look of it was Alfred Newman sitting behind a desk like he was a big business mogul. Then they switched over to this one, and I love this one. I love this cover. I've redrawn this cover in several different times in several different ways, and I've wanted to actually repaint it full size. I've got a canvas here behind me. I'm thinking about painting on. I mean, that's how much I love it. I love this image, the yellow, the red, how hilarious it is. The fact that he's zapping and electrocuting himself. It's just fantastic. I love everything about this. Probably a Norm Mingo, I would guess. I can't see any signature on here, but I just love this painting. I'm telling you, it's so good. I just love it. Anyway, I could probably zoom in a little bit on this one. There we go. We're going to take a look today at this Warner Brothers Books, The Self-Made Mad. Now, how long have they been reprinting this sucker? Since 1960? Oh, I believe that. I've often said there's nothing more reprinted than Mad Magazine. Nothing on the planet more reprinted. By the way, if you want to reach me, deburke62 at gmail.com. I'm always on the lookout for old Mad magazines and stuff. Don't have to be in pristine shape. I just want to review them on the channel. So contact me and send them over, and we'll do that. Fishing. This is pretty funny. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see how good that art is. Look at that. Classic. Great stuff. You know, the digests are pretty much a mess. I guess we can all admit that, right? Because they're trying to fit something into a format that was never meant for any of this. So they have to chop up the stuff into weird panels and weird layouts just to make the whole thing work. But they're fun. They're pocket size. You get to walk around with them in your hands, which is still cool. I love the tactile sensation. I was able to pick this baby up for like $5. So I'm totally in on old books for $5. Oh, great art. Exploring. Oh, this is Mort Drucker. That's who's drawing this. And you're thinking, how do you know that? Because I know it, okay? I know it's crazy, but I actually know this. Uh, anyway, guy fishing and still. We're about to come up on one of the great Mort Drucker panels. In real life, this thing occupied the bottom half of a page, and here it is. I think it's even been cut a little bit from the full image. I can't be quite sure, but this guy's being pulled underwater by the giant fish and drawn forward. The shark. Look how well done this is. The momentum of the boat, the bubbles, the surface water above, and the way this guy's coming forward. This is literally such a fantastic illustration. Look at that. And seemingly effortless for him. Really great stuff. It was one of the early issues of Matt. I remember reading it online, looking at it, and that's how I know it's Mort Drucker, because I was so blown away by how great this is. Really good. Anyway, how party boat fishing works. You can see what a great cartoonist just on his own Mort Drucker was, without having to do any movie parodies or things like that. He's just fantastic. Wow. Anyway, Mort Drucker at the top of his game. The one that got away. Guy's giant arms. Guy working out for fishing. Mad's Modern Olympic Games. Very cool. Love the art. Not quite sure who it is. Could be Woodbridge. I can't be sure. The U.S. Army Chicken Officers Field Manual. Oh, it looks like a Wally Wood, maybe. I'm not sure. They had to reduce it so small here you can't see it. Ah, the chase. Don Martin. That still works pretty good. I don't know if it actually works at all. This cutting of the image, is that how it was? Like, anyway, particularly hard to follow. Highway Squad. I don't know who Highway Squad is. Guess it was a really, really old TV show, huh, gang? Yeah, it's just a mess the way they have to lay these things out. A Child's History of the Middle 1900s, page 65. Oh man, can you imagine taking out the microscope and trying to read this? It's legible, but holy smokes. They had to shrink this down to see it. It's a shame when art is shrunk down. Still looks great, of course, but when you see it full size, it's so, so much better. Good cartooning. Paintings and then the cartoons of them. Really good. Interesting take on that, the painting and then the cartoon. Casey at the bat with Don Martin again. Don Martin has fun, goofy cartooning. Come on, look how good that is. That is just fantastic. So, this is Don Martin, full of enthusiasm, full of vigor and talent, at the top of his game. Good stuff. That is something else. The Mad Comic Opera. Oh yeah, I've seen this thing. It's a Wally Wood. And you know, it's shrunk down so much you can't see a dang thing. But even when you see it full size, it's still overdrawn. Too much detail, too much everything in it. You don't need all that inside the book. But Wally Wood, stay up all night and do extra to make it amazing. Look at that panel. There is only one Wally Wood. I mean, he's an exceptional artist. And man, was he working hard to prove that he was the greatest artist on earth. Look at this. Look at that crowd scene. It. I mean, he could draw anything and do it well, and the shading he could produce was amazing. Photographic level. Some really fun cartoons. They are really fun, actually. Boy, they had to twist this book into every little shape they could to print the cartooning, didn't they? Look at this. Oh, back of Alfred's head in a board meeting. Ha! That's good. Sailing. Oh, really good art. Fascinating. They would do these manual looking things. These guys could paint in gouache, I think it is they're doing, and just nail these illustrations like this. Incredible. It really looks like an old time chart, and I mean, you don't see artwork like this anymore. I mean, Alex Ross is probably the only guy still doing, this kind of painting and stuff. Just exceptional. Wow. That's good stuff. Really good, actually. This guy, not enough wind. The skeleton in the boat. I'm trying to be gentle on this book so I don't tear it to pieces. The Carpenter's Assistants, Don Martin. Seems to be almost like a Three Stooges kind of thing. That's pretty funny as they tear each other to pieces. Successful merchandising. Really good art. You can. I love fake ads, by the way, for fake products. I don't know where this one all sits in there, but they're really good. I mean, I'm sure for their time they were funny, but the art's exceptional. The art's really exceptional. Gangster movie preview. Looks like a Wally Wood. Man, he could draw. Wow. Look at that. Look at that car. I mean, come on. Wow. I can't call what he does cartooning. It's painting with black and white. I mean, he is at a whole nother level, folks. It's exceptional. Wow. Gasp at how good Wally Wood can draw. I mean, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. And this guy, I always loved this guy, this weird guy he draws with the nose and the hat. It's like his reoccurring weird character, this little guy. Anyway, some version of him. And he's always weird looking and he's funny. And there he is again, the end. The end. That's an exceptional book. Wow. Oh, The Moving Men. One more from Don Martin. through the harp, get cut to pieces. Wow. The Self-Made Mad. What a fantastic book. Love this art. Love this cover. Just love it. It's great. I'm glad we could share this tonight together. Really, really cool. And we got to see early Mort Drucker, which I think is the biggest treat of this, and that fishing thing. We've got to find the original issue where that stuff is at, because when you see some of those illustrations, you get the detail and how large they are. Holy cow! I mean, Mort Drucker doing that fishing thing it's so good. Yeah, it's so good in the book. It's because the illustrations are so much bigger than they are here. They're all shrunk down and stuff, but effortless, amazing cartooning on another level. When it gets to that, like I showed that one picture of the shark pulling the boat under the water, it's just incredible. Anyway, try to keep this in pretty good shape. The Self-Made Mad. Love this cover, love this book. Have a great day. You and I will talk again on Mad Mania. Ugh.